Alrighty then, good evening everyone and welcome to tonight's match of DSGL. I am Panksters and I am with,
It's Mr. Scary Muffin.
and we are going to be watching Quack Fu versus the Phonetic Owls tonight. Quack Fu, of course, is on blue team right now and the Phonetic Owls are playing for red right now. Quack Fu is 4-5 at the moment and the Phonetic Owls are 6-3.
Indeed. But I don't think those numbers mean anything because teams are kind of out of practice. It's been about a month or so since anybody's played any 6v6 for DSGL.
Indeed, it has been a very, very long time, and it's all been about that Highlander for a while now. I mean, we did have All-Star, but apparently teams were serious business about that.
Yeah, that was a little bit disappointing, but oh well, they still had fun anyways. We just didn't have fun.
We didn't have any silly shenanigans. No whale racing. No!
Oh man, I want to see some whale racing. I think playoffs should just be all whale racing, or the tie breaks should be something silly like that. Of course,
Hungry,
nobody would
make it
catch it, but
happen. We need more whale racing. Whale racing should be the standard component of all leagues. Doesn't matter who you are.
Hungry, next time you should create as part of the sign up process, have people put down their general availability on a day-to-day basis. That way similar teams with similar schedules can try to get things going, or at least captains can think about that when they create the teams.
So yeah, for those who don't realize or aren't actually watching at the moment, tonight we're going to be playing on CP Gully Wash Final 1, which is the standard version brought to you by Valve.
Mm-hmm.
So what do we know
How
about
many?
this map, other than the fact that it's CP?
Well, actually, when this map was had the official release by Valve, they included a few things. The drop down is new, but I mean, everybody's been playing this map so much these days that they should be at least partially familiar with this map. It shouldn't be too much of a big surprise.
No, it really shouldn't be. All the little nuances of it, except for the Valve changes, obviously, should be known fairly well.
hmm And what I'm really excited to see for this 5-point push map is all the different plays, the different types of approaches into second, into final that teams can do. And Deadly Lunatics showcased a few different pushes into final last time. They had a really strong mid fight and they had various ways of approaching the final as well, and that was kind of interesting to watch.
Yeah, as usual, it's 5 CP, so it's going to be the large battle over mid, the push to second, and the hilarious quick cap of final. Or the slaughter for final, I
I
guess.
wouldn't say mid determines this one as much as other 5-point CP because the forward spawn you gain from capping mid is not that huge of an advantage. And the map is so small and compressed that there's a lot of opportunities for back capping and flanking, no matter when you're in where you spawn.
All these things are so very true.
Yeah, the choke points are pretty hard to push through. One thing that I did notice was not many teams were pushing in through garage yesterday, and I really do advocate that area for pushing through. I mean, or at least using the bait and pull, where you have scouts pop in through the garage, and it will pull the medic combo away from the choke and allow your team to push through the choke with less resistance. And that's one of the things that we didn't see, but it would be interesting to watch.
Large distractions, they are for the win.
Or small distractions if we're talking about scouts.
So at the moment, we're missing one player from each team.
Oh yeah, what happened there? We had enough people to start.
Yeah, we had 6 and 6, and all of a sudden, nope. Right after we start recording, go figure.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's 20 minutes past, and so that sounds about right for DSGL for them to start readying out.
Yep, the famous
Waiting on for Lone
DSGL.
Gunman and the goddamn pizza guy apparently had to reboot his computer or something.
Oh, so that means we get to watch arrows magically appearing in people's heads?
I wonder about that actually, because during Warm-Up he was playing Scout for a little bit, and double Scout on this map is a lot stronger. Although for pushing to final, if Pizza Guy suicides or goes down before that final, he might go sniper and try to do a pick.
Right, since Final does have the lower route and the upper route into it. Ah,
Yeah, there's
scouts.
a nice little cubby area that is good for um, snipers to peek in and just take a crack shot at either spawn door.
Yep, there's lots of, not really alternate routes, but just lots of routes on this map, some of which are less frequented.
A lot of flanking possibilities, and I'm actually excited to see if there's going to be good spy play and stuff like that. I'm just looking at the cubbyhole that I was talking about right now.
Yeah, especially when we've got Zambler. I know he's played spy here and there. Throughout the league, that is.
And PZ likes to play Pyro and Spy. And I think last year when Unilogical was playing Pyro, he just like magically appeared behind the medic every single time and just extinguished the medic over and over again. It was crazy.
Extinguishers for life. Of course, we're not going to be seeing any home wreckers anymore. Sad face.
Oh yeah. There's no point in them.
Yeah.
Engineer is definitely not strong on this map at all. In fact, Heavy on last is probably a little bit better because the Heavy can actually stand on the freaking point.
Plus he's mobile.
Yeah.
The slow-moving Heavy. So where are we at? Looks like we got 6 for the Phonetic Owls now, and 5 still for Quack. We're missing 1. The lone gunman, that is, who is also the captain of his team and should not be missing.
What are your opinions of the captains this year? We had quite a few new guys pop up and kind of take the helm.
For the most thing, I mean, not for the most things, but for the most part, they've been looking pretty good. I mean, the teams are fairly well balanced. I mean, we still have the problem of, why is Wade in chat?
Because Wade's special.
So wait, we're waiting for Wade? No, we're waiting on Lone Gunman. Okay.
We're waiting for Lone Gunman.
That's right. That confused me for him. I was like, wait a second. But yeah, for the most part, we've seen some pretty good compositions. As usual, we've seen teams being late. The captains need to get on their asses and say, hurry up and start the match.
Yeah. Well, it's harder because a lot of people, when you tell them 8 o'clock, they'll start getting ready to show up at 8 o'clock, you know? Some people just aren't on ball like that. They won't realize they actually need like half an hour to do the things like rebooting and making sure the computer won't crash and all that kind of stuff.
Besides that, this is where the statement that being on time is not, I mean, if the deadline's 8 o'clock, being on time is not 8 o'clock. Being on time is 7:45, if not earlier, in fact. You want to be early to this type of thing, not on time or late.
Well, in the end, it's just video games. It's not serious business. Or is it?
Well, we try to think of it as serious business, but it never is.
Well,
Unless it's All-Star Week, and then it's serious business.
it is a casual thing. People are here to play and have fun, and they don't like to think of it too much as hyper responsibility.
This is true.
Okay, I think they're ready to start soon, hopefully.
Although we're still missing Lone Gunman.
Oh, are we?
Yeah, we're still missing Lone Gunman.
Ah, okay.
Wade declaring he's almost in. That could be a terrible, dirty joke.
Is he in yet? I can't tell. I'm so bad.
There we go, Lone Gunman finally joins. We have to wait for him to actually connect and, get on the team.
And pick a class and all that kind of good jazz. All right, so let's go over the rosters while we're waiting.
Yeah, I mean, I've had it up on this screen, which you can't see, for about 10 minutes now. So for Quack Fu right now, it looks like we're going to be running PZ as Soldier, Slatanic as a Demo Man, Oreo Bear as a Scout, Evil Manny Manny as a Medic, and Nuclear Russian as a Sniper. On the opposite side of things right now, for the Phonetic Owls, we're going to be rolling Raisin. Maybe he doesn't know, because I don't know either. Anyway, as a Soldier, Zambler as a Demo Man, Right Guard as a Medic, Jinx for Sniper, Silco as a Scout, and Pizza Guy as a Scout as well, actually.
Yeah, I think both teams are probably going to go with a double Scout, double Soldier. Quack Fu might go with a Heavy, I think. It all depends.
Yeah, it turns out how it's playing, probably.
Yeah. Might go with a Heavy or a Pyro, depending on how PZ feels, I think. Although PZ's currently getting warmed up as a Soldier right now.
Yeah, it all depends on how the scenario goes and how their team is playing together after not having practiced together for a while. Or, well, let me correct that, an actual match together.
Yeah, but this particular map does favor the traditional rollout very, very much. It's just because, well, we saw this in the first match this week, Cessniel Fulfill versus the Uber Friends. If the group clusters together and there's a lot of chokes on this map, the demo and the soldiers can just spam them. And if they separate, two scouts can rip apart the team if they're soloed. And it's really hard for teams to find the right kind of combination, right kind of approach without getting ripped apart by either explosive damage or by two scouts jumping and pecking away at their faces.
Right, just pick apart the team and see how things go after that.
Mm-hmm.
Or more correctly, I mean, the clash in mid is inevitable, and then you just want the scouts to go in there, and if they get separated, pick them apart anyway.
Yeah, demo play is going to be really important, so we're going to be watching very carefully Sleek Tanica and Zambler.
Yeah, especially if those choke points. Those choke points are going to be demo sticky fun land.
Yeah, pressure's going to be on for the two demos, though, for sure. They're going to have a hard... Not only... I played demo on this map last year when we did it, and I got picked apart by scouts. It was not fun. And I'm not a very good demo at all. I can't save my own life to save my life.
So, yeah, there we go. We've got all the players in the game and on teams, and it looks like Zambler is attempting to force start and failing miserably. Someone is still not readied up. How can you not be ready
forced to start?
Yeah, they're just waiting for blue team's force start then. Hopefully we'll get to that sometime soon. Watching players blow each other up endlessly gets boring after a short time. My God, we've almost run out of things to say.
Oh, indeed. That's all right. We'll be watching the match go down very soon.
Pre-game, we're almost out of things to say.
Yeah, well, there's not too much else to talk about I mean, we haven't had much action yet for a while. Teams might be a little bit rusty. I don't know if these guys have been had a chance to scrim and practice, although there has been quite a few pugs being set up over the last week or so.
Yeah, we've gone pug heavy around here. They're having lots of fun practicing.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's very important because this final month of DSGL is going to be all 5-point push maps with 6v6, and then the playoff is also 5-point push map 6v6 as well.
Oh God, I can only have so much 5cc, or not CP, excuse me.
Yeah, it's going to be 5-point push for the rest of the season. Essentially, there's not going to be any. And I do agree with Isaac Waller there. 5-point push is probably the best for 6v6. There's a lot of strategy involved. There's a lot of action. Because when you're forced to do things like push payload or capture intel, it takes away some of that creativity. It restricts you and doesn't give you that room to play as much as you like. Pause?
We're still pre-round and there's already a pause.
I don't know if I'm watching Zambler right now, and I can see the grenade is kind of flashing. I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah, I'm also watching Zambler, actually, and it's floating very irregularly.
Beep, 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 like it's going to explode. That's actually pretty cool. I didn't realize grenades flash like that.
Yeah, it's default on their model, actually. If you look at their model in any model viewer, they will be flashing like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just a special effect brought to you by the game. In fact, there's another one just forward to the left of them. It's a blue one.
Yeah, I see that one as well.
And then there's a soldier very awkwardly standing in front of a demo man. And a minigun which appears to be floating upside down on the ground. Are you seeing that? In front of the soldier. One? There's a minigun floating upside down in front of the soldier.
Oh, yeah. They just killed a heavy. They just killed a Smile there.
Yeah, Jinx is going to be heavy, apparently? I don't know about that. At least I can't confirm. This is very true, Hungry. That's why there's late policies, which we don't enforce.
I think teams should be penalized. Something like they lose tiebreakers automatically if they have more lates.
Yes, it has been equated for Duck Soup Gaming that collecting 12 players together on one server is the equivalent of herding cats. Not only herding them into kennels, but then trying to submerge those kennels in water.
How about herding corgis, eh? Shout out, Yama. Bam!
There's no such thing as being on time in DSGL. There's only early or late.
Slaytanica is the only one with this unusual hat.
Oh my. Yeah, apparently people have decided that unusual hats make you stand out like a gleaming target.
Especially, oh wait, Zambler's got a unusual hat as well.
And of course, the usual things of practices for chumps. We don't believe in practice. So it seems like our 2 or 3 minutes of pause should be up soon, and then we can actually start the game.
Okay. Does anybody know what's going on? Hungry?
I'm guessing they started the match and then someone dropped like 30 seconds later.
Oh, okay, that probably makes sense. Yeah, I think they were saying Zambler was complaining that Lone Gunman was lagging the server or something like that. So maybe
What?
they stopped to let him try to reconnect.
What?
His awesomeness was overwhelming. The server could not handle it.
That seems ridiculous beyond... There
There
we
you go.
go. Unpause,
Okay, so that means the match is
honeycomb.
going to be starting very soon, though.
Or at least sometime soon. Which will definitely be nice, since we're now... How late are we?
We're almost half an hour, so another minute, and then yeah, I'll be done. Good time to check my emails. Get the BlackBerry going.
Ugh.
Zambler's team is eating his ass. So he's just got a bunch of butt kissers on his team, doesn't he?
I
Nice
guess
being
that's what
the
he's
boss.
saying. Although Raisin doing some sick jumping there with the rocket jumper.
Oh,
And then the map changes.
hooray! No, it's conflict loading.
Yeah, I know. Which means that the map definitely starts soon. Or the match, excuse me.
Just making faces at the webcam now.
Yes, smile for your audience that you don't know is watching you.
What?
Exactly.
I gotta remember to put a link to your video as well, because you started recording now as well.
I try to upload them. I
Do you
upload all
do you
the...
also put the links into the match record in the forums as well?
If I actually remember to. For the most part, I just upload them, and then I forget about them.
Mm,
Unless I'm asking someone for feedback, and it's like, okay, here's the link, bye.
I see.
I've stopped trying to get feedback from the internet in general, and I just get feedback from specific people, either in real life or someone credible.
So here's one of the things I was wondering. Yeah, I got some feedback from in the comments because I always ask for comments on my video. I love reading the comments, and somebody was talking about how I'm just uploading way too much stuff because I'm putting up like 2 videos a day, and at least one video would be half an hour, and then the other one will be about that much as well, like 15 to 45 minutes, depending on what it is. But so the person's like, yeah, just way too much stuff, can't keep up. I don't know. Do people feel like that as well? I don't know if anybody in the audience right now. Hungry says, QQ more. Oh my gosh, you got so much stuff to look at. I mean, eventually I'm gonna stop, and eventually people can catch up. I just have a huge backlog of things right now, and that's the problem for me. So I can't stop uploading, otherwise I'll never catch up. And I want to try to be up to date, and it's just really hard.
Yeah, especially for me on... I mean, I've never got any comments like that specifically, but for DSGL anyway, now that we're back to sixes, I'm uploading a video a day, basically. And
Hmm.
that's usually an hour of footage, which most people aren't willing to sit around and watch, because...
Yeah, I would normally cut those into like half an hour at least, or 20 minutes. Those seem to be more digestible.
Well, that's just a
Chunky.
highlight reel.
Okay, it looks like Lone Gunman is out, and we got Wade Blazin, Wade B. He's going to be coming on in.
He is stepping up to the plate.
Mm-hmm. About time.
Agreed for that. He can't
You know
join
why Jethro is so impatient?
because he's Jethro.
No, it's because he always plays spy, and spies have watches, and they're always keeping time.
Hey now, those are some fancy watches we got there. Have you ever looked at that dead ringer? That damn dead ringer is pretty fancy.
Mm-hmm. Vote ban Scary Muffin. Who is that second Zambler? Zambler fan number 1. I'm guessing it's
Jethro?
AIDS.
Wait, no, you're right. Maybe it is AIDS, actually, because it's all caps.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's AIDS who's drinking tonight. If you guys are indeed playing the Scary Muffin and Pancreas commentary drinking game,
You probably should have
dead.
drank yourself to death by
You're
now.
probably already dead by now. You're playing properly. We should add a new one. It's for Indeeds. Indeed.
Indeed. Ah yes, now all we need to do is throw a Hypnotoad into the recordings and all will be well.
Smile is doing a lot of good rocket jumps. I think DFG will be proud. He was on attrition's butt yesterday for not jumping enough.
Yeah, see, AIDS is seriously trying to kill himself now. I used to talk a lot less, well, unless I was doing solo casting. But now I'm definitely talking a lot.
Maybe they're just trying to drown out the sound of your voice with alcohol. That might be it.
Maybe. I mean, your voice is a lot more, I almost want to say soothing than mine, whereas mine's pretty rough,
Asian.
actually.
My voice is a lot more Asian than yours.
Especially
I
with
don't know
this
how that makes
microphone.
any sense whatsoever.
The moment I get a new headset, I'm going to go out and crush this microphone with a sledgehammer, and I will be happy.
Really?
It will redeem the years of terrible audio quality.
You know what's really good rice?
The match starting?
What? That's not even related to anything. I was talking about rice. Anyways.
Exactly,
Right,
it's a new type of rice. The match is starting. That's what they're going to call it for no apparent reason. Because apparently they boil the rice with matches, and they like the matches.
Alright, so I called it. Quack Fu is running heavy. Called it, man.
And my hood wasn't loading. There we go.
Everybody out in the Phonetic Owls is running normal. Yeah, you guys will have to go out and just try out different rice now. I'm sorry, Pankers interrupted my train of thought. You no longer get to find out what good rice is. We're watching a match here. Mid-fight is coming up. Quack Fu's got a good position holding. Medic has gone down for them.
Yeah, as well as both their scouts. That's not looking too good, especially for that harassment side of things.
Yeah, and Slaytanica just standing there, you crying for Medic. He's like, Medic! Medic!
Yeah, right now with a huge Uber advantage at 80%, obviously.
Right, I think they're just looking for a good opportunity to just push right into the team. They might want to try to grab this without using their Uber. It is definitely a option because the other team is just backing up and they're going to try to hold it. I don't know if I agree with that because if you are down your medic, you should at least force them to pop to take this midpoint. You can at least have a soldier bomb in. But
yeah.
So they're just going to pull back. They're going to keep alive, so that's not a terrible thing, but you could have dedicated one scout, one soldier to try to force the medic to pop.
Now they've got that Uber push ready. Oh, wait, yeah, soldier going after right guard.
Oh, but very patient right guard's going to hold on to that. He's got the Uber down, he's going to pump up.
Oh, there you go, he pops it.
He's going to flash the Demo. Demo wants to jump, I think. They're going to try to take down this heavy, but they're going to back out of there.
Nope, it looks like they're going to keep pushing, actually. They're going to go for second here. And that's what I was kind of thinking about there, is that Uber push on second. That's really what you kind of need to take second, actually, and they just did it.
Yeah, but in the meanwhile, like, since they didn't pop it right away, given Manny time to build up, and they're going to have their Uber up soon, as soon as he finds somebody to heal.
Yeah, there we go, now he's got Uber. And I believe Red Team probably heard that. It's a very
well, it could be a
charge.
fake call.
That's true.
Fake calls are always fun. Ooh, Zambler's behind the line somehow. Oh no! Manny's got separated. He's gonna go flash it. Flash it. Oh
yeah, no, he gets pistoled by Zambler. That's unfortunate, actually.
Should have popped it right there.
Yeah, right guard's now at 75%. That's a 3/4 Uber advantage, and they're pushing on first right now.
Yeah, they're got a huge advantage, and they're just gonna push on even without this Uber.
Yeah, because they just won. I mean, that's just
yeah, because everybody's dead.
Even Nuclear Russian's dead. Wow, that was a really quick first round, actually. I mean, that was just bad. I don't want to call it bad plays, but that was just evil.
Well, I know what happened was the big thing was Manny's drop, and he should have popped it when he was. Well, no, the big drop for the final, that was the huge one, because he should have popped it when he was retreating. He knew somebody was on his tail, and he was down to 10 HP.
Oh, right guard goes down immediately, though, so that's no more Uber for Red Team.
They're going to hold on to this for a bit.
I mean, unfortunately, blue team, though, is just getting massacred right now. They're down 4 players at the moment.
Zambler's doing a big jump in.
Yeah, he's going all the way.
He's going to hold off this upper area and also stick you off the garage as well.
Yeah, heavy medic coming down below from garage, though.
If they... I mean, Wade should be running for the midpoint back and just trying to distract a little bit.
Whoa! PZ coming in there, and Jinx and Zambler both go down very quickly.
Raisin's still up, though.
Yeah, he's getting his ass out of there.
No, he's just taking a look in. Woo! Risky jumps. I think he's got his gunboats on.
Definitely. I mean, that didn't help him too much against PZ, though. So yeah, PZ going through the upper route to the second point.
Oreo Bear switched over to Scout to let Wade take over Soldier. I think Wade feels more comfortable as Soldier.
Yeah.
He's still sitting on that Uber, and
right guard
depending on whether they get a medic kill here with this Uber. Ooh, they're gonna have to push out without the demo.
Oh.
Popped it. Takes out Heavy. That's Smile playing it. But right guard is booking it out of there, so he's up 50%. He's gonna have an Uber push right against back into them immediately after this.
Yeah, especially since they're just capturing mid. It's probably gonna be an Uber pushed on mid.
This is where a little things are a little bit different. Is when you're medic, if you have a huge Uber advantage, it's you have to get the other medic or win the round outright. If you don't kill the medic, then they're just going to push back into you immediately, and you have to recognize that. You can't just say, well, I got the Uber, guys. Let's just charge right through the choke and take this next point.
No,
it's a very short-sighted goal. It's not thinking long-term.
Yeah, especially when the enemy medic is still... I mean,
Manny is in a bad spot here.
Yeah, he is building, though.
No, his guys managed to bounce Zambler away because Zambler was laying stickies at his feet. He's trying again, but he's gonna get down here, and right guard goes down, trying to follow Zambler.
Right guard goes down, unfortunately, so Blue's gonna do a big push here and take out second. Yes. And worse yet, Manny has Uber now.
Yes.
So they're probably gonna
try to sneak in there.
Oh!
They're trying to slide between the sheets.
Forced pop for blue team there, so no more Uber on final.
But right guard just spawned, so they're gonna charge up at roughly the same time here.
Control point is being captured.
Yeah, right guard gonna be slightly behind. So now it's just the game of defending final, which is never fun.
There is one soldier behind. He's gonna go down there. Silco's gonna peek. Oh, sees the medic. Gonna jump him. Will he save him? Body block. Very close, but medic is not even lit at all.
Yeah, no, right.
I think he got a sandwich there, I don't know.
Yeah, Manny was perfectly fine there. PZ getting some heals. Pizza guy really low, goes down actually.
Yeah, I really do like what Phonetic Owl is doing here. They're throwing people at the medic, trying to get them pop early, trying to put some pressure on and just take out the medic.
Yeah, nuclear rush.
They're delaying the push here too by taking a couple of frags and sacking one person to get a couple of frags.
Yeah, they're doing a good job of it too. Red wants to push. So yeah, both Ubers are ready here, and
Slate's gonna come in, he's gonna get the Uber, and he's gonna try to stick you off the end, but the Uber's gonna clash, and the Heavy is gonna get flashed here on the point and keep everybody away. Say, get out of my house.
And Manny goes down, meaning right guard's now gonna have a pretty sizable Uber advantage, especially if that
well, they also got numbers here. They might just kind of force the issue, leave one man back, and try to cap. Yeah, there's a soldier there. Go for it! Oh! Goddamn pizza guy.
Yeah, pizza guy soloing a heavy essentially. Other than that, both teams are now rolling heavies, by the way.
Yes.
Time has been added.
We are no
Seems
longer
like that
running.
was their response for a nuclear Russian playing heavy.
Yeah, both teams are going to be a bit more passive, less jumpy, but still going to be fairly offensive.
But I think in this instance, Phonetic Owl has a more of an advantage because the two scouts can take advantage of the slower heavy, and by introducing little back caps here, they can make the team kind of hesitate in their movement. It's going to make it hard for teams to move in. Oh, right guard is so low. He's so late. He's going to come on in and get the heavy as well. Wow. Surprised the heavy didn't go down there.
Well, Uber is popped for red team, and he actually just ran out as soon as I say that.
Oh yeah, because he was down to like 7 HP.
Yeah, emergency pop. And Manny in the meantime has to go down.
Yep, they're gonna get a nice push in here. They're gonna have a lot of time. So nice hold by Phonetic Owl and good push right back in.
Yeah, big turnaround. Here we go, Soldier
For the
Scout.
medic.
Soldier Scout gonna flank the point here. That's an awfully fast cap.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh.
Raisin and Silco flanking the point and saying nope.
And that's exactly the kind of things I want to see for the last point, is just have one guy go in one way and then have your other team go through the water. That's usually a nice way to push into last for Gully Wash.
Yeah, it's very effective. Both teams with essentially the same rollout, actually. So it's now 2-0 for the Phonetic Owls. Let's see how the third round's going to go with
Xamper wants to
Slaytanica.
jump in. He's going to... Oop, there's a spy coming in.
Yeah, there is indeed a spy. Slaytanica goes down, unfortunately. That's a...
And that's some of the things I was talking about before.
Time has been added.
So let's see what PZ can do. He's already going around all the way around to the second. He is rolling Dead Ringer.
He's as disguised as Pyro, which is a problem because none of the Phonetic Owl is playing as Pyro. Get
Oh!
the face stab on Pizza Guy. That's ridiculous.
That's not just a face stab. That's a... I don't know what to describe that as. That was the long-range face stab. Now he's going to go
He's
down,
buying his team
unfortunately.
time here, which is very important, at least.
Yeah, he did just buy them about 10 seconds of time.
And oh, nice sticky trap there by Slay. Gets 2 people, so that's gonna keep Phonetic Owl off.
Oh!
Wow.
Sticky trap sends the heavy flying.
Yeah, this is a weird Uber from right guard though.
I think it would... I don't know if I want to call it an emergency. I mean, it really wasn't.
Well, it seems like he just wanted Uber through the garage here, and yeah, he's gonna go down. I didn't quite agree with that one.
Yeah, that seemed weird.
Yeah, they were 3-man down, and they could afford to wait. I guess they just wanted to use their Uber right away so they can be on even grounds with Manny.
Manny might go down, actually.
Manny is quite lit, and he does go down actually.
Yeah, so now we are going to be... actually, no, right guard's going to be ahead by at least 20% now.
Ooh, Silco and Pizza Guy combining to do massive damage to everybody. And this is one of the things I was talking about. The double scouts really coming out big for Phonetic Owls. And this is why I put, even though both teams are running one heavy, this is why I'm pinning the advantage on Phonetic Owls, because the double scouts are very, very strong on Gully Wash. There's a lot of room for them to jump and flank. Slay's gonna chase here, and he's gonna stand on the point, gets the cap.
Wow, Pizza Guy just... Everything's just got dominated there. Red just walked in and said hi.
Yeah. Halftime.
Indeed, it is halftime.
Hello, guys. Alright, so thoughts on the match so far?
Pretty good. Phonetic Owls just kind of outplaying him at the moment. As you talked about, those double scouts probably making a bit of an advantage there for them. I mean, the double soldiers, I mean, they're not even rolling double soldiers now. They've got a pyro as well, right?
Oh, well, yeah, because Smile switched off heavy. I guess he didn't like playing heavy. And he doesn't like playing soldier either, it seems like, so he's going to go play pyro. I don't know.
As long as they have a standard loadout past that, it shouldn't be too much of a detriment. This map
well, the pyro will help in controlling Ubers, too. If the other teams try to push into them, they can just keep the Uber away. Especially if it's heavy, they can just kind of puff it out of the place or puff it off a cliff or something like that.
Yeah,
just
it gives them more of an ability to hold their second if their medic goes down in the mid-fight.
Mm-hmm.
Which we've noticed he's been doing quite a bit.
No, red guards have been fine.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Right guard.
There's a lot of, like I said, there's a lot of flanking routes, and the fact that Phonetic Owls are running 2 scouts means they can take advantage of those flanking routes a lot more than the lone PZ. Although Oreo Bear, oh, never mind. Yeah, Oreo Bear has gone to scout as well now, and he's going to pair it with PZ, it looks like, so they might be trying double scout as well. I wonder if it might be worthwhile to go Gunslinger NG, but I guess if they had Lone Gunman, they might have done that, but they have Wade right now instead.
I was gonna say, I think they have been scout the whole time, dude.
Oh.
I think you've been thinking
I
of the
thought
wrong
changed.
team.
I thought one of them was. I thought they were doing double soldier.
That was the other team.
Mm-hmm. No. Phonetic Owls has been using double scouts the whole time. Pizza Guy and Soko.
Oh, that's right. I have been thinking of the
Yeah.
other team. Yeah,
And,
we're both thinking of the wrong team.
Yeah. Because I remember looking and Quack only had 1 scout at one point. But they did have the double soldiers.
Yeah, so far things have been pretty good for both teams. I mean, we've seen both teams push to final. It hasn't just been Phonetic Owls massacring everyone.
It looks like they will be trying to bring Lone Gunman into the game here during the halftime substitution, which is what is allowed for teams. Yeah, I wonder if he'll have an answer for those skills, because I think setting up a mini sentry somewhere might be able to just keep them away from your team and makes it a little bit, you don't have to worry about them as much.
Temporarily occupied.
Yeah. Or maybe they're gonna go, 7v6, which is also allowed when you're playing against Zambler's team.
Zambler's team is always allowed to be at the disadvantage.
Yeah. And then they'll just ask Hungry, and Hungry will be like, yeah, I'll allow it.
It's totally fair.
Naturellement.
Standard team loadout. 2 soldiers, yeah. two scouts, and an engineer.
I just sneezed so hard I almost had my earphones come off my head.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, I got some muscles on me from my sneezing apparently. Well, also my headset doesn't sit on my head as well now that I got a haircut, which I did get after losing that bet, by the way.
What? That's minutely unexpected.
Huh? I told you I was gonna get it anyways, regardless if I win or lose, because I needed a haircut.
Alrighty then, can't argue with that.
Okay, so now instead of being 7v6, it's gonna be 6v5?
4. Oh no,
okay.
they brought someone else in, 6v5.
Yeah.
So they brought in
I think
the Lone
2 people
Gunman.
left to give room for Lone Gunman, because Lone Gunman was, that big.
This makes room for he's a so fat joke. It's almost as bad as a yo mama joke, but it's not quite that bad.
Zambler is actually not even remotely close to being fat. I don't know.
No, we're not going to talk about this. Zambler is morbidly obese, and there's no comment about this.
But
No.
But I've met the guy. He is skinny Asian as skinny Asian can be.
Yeah, I know. It's so true, Nefarious. I do. I'm just that special. It's because I'm running 2 TF2 accounts at the same time. I swear, both of them are linked to the same Steam ID. It seems we've run out of things to say.
Yes.
Again.
Well, okay, let's go back to the game at hand here. And basically, I think Phonetic Owls is doing a good job. They seem like they have a good game plan. They're making really well-coordinated attacks. Quack Fu will have to respond with some way to handle those scouts, some way to handle Zambler just kind of being very aggressive and just being a wall, essentially, to them.
Yeah, they need to
they're
deal...
going to use Lone Gunman as the heavy for now, instead of Nuclear Russian.
Anyway, yeah, they definitely do need to deal with the scouts. That's one of the biggest problems for them right now.
Right, and I don't think heavy is the answer, and I'll stick by that for the rest of this.
Yeah, not in this situation. Heavy, while he is effective at close range with that minigun, he's just not that good at actually deterring scouts.
Yeah, oh, well, yeah, and running a Natasha would actually be kind of good. It will slow down the scouts a little bit. And yeah, anytime people are playing heavy, I mean, yeah, minigun is great, but I do want to see somebody play Natasha sometime.
Natasha.
Natasha sometime against that double scouts, because the Natasha is so strong. And you can always just tell people to go freeze. I just like pointing the gun at people and calling my freeze ray or something like that.
If only it froze people.
I wish they didn't nerf it, because I really love that gun.
Unfortunately, then calling it Noob Tasha would still make sense. As it stands right now.
No, that one's only good for the Spicicle.
You never know. Next thing you know, Valve is going to introduce a freeze ray that temporarily freezes people.
That'd be nice.
You never know. Valve is getting creative in what they had.
Well, we were talking about yesterday with DFG. DFG wants a grappling hook, kind of something that you can shoot at someone and pull them towards you, or pull yourself towards them. And you
Would
can
be
say,
an
"Get
interesting
over
idea.
here!"
Oh God.
All right, we
And
got
then-
6-up matches gonna start.
And then you need someone else to say fatality right after that.
Yeah, well, if you give it to the demo man, he just like go and then cut off their head or something like that with his sword. Team 2, by the way, it's a teen-rated game, guys.
You certain about that? I'd call it mature or more.
Actually, is it mature?
Well, to be fair, the ESRB doesn't want to rate it because, you know,
Because
it's online
it's
interactions.
online. Yeah.
Online interactions equal we don't rate things.
Slay is putting down stickies on the choke, and nobody's coming out the choke. It's flanked by scouts, taken out immediately. Oh,
Sorry about
alright. It looks like... Oh, they got Leaf in. And Leaf is making a big impact already, trying to get the medic down. And
While
right guard
dying.
is running crits creep. So that's an interesting surprise.
that.
Jump
And
heavy.
Manny goes down, so... Not looking so good, actually, at the moment.
Right, but they're going to have to push in with the crits here, which would be very interesting, actually. I think they're going to use it on... Ooh, stickies. They're not going to use it on stickies. Well, they might use it on Zambler stickies.
Then they're still running Jinx as a pyro, but other than that, it's fairly standard.
Oh, I think Jinx is just
There,
more
crits,
comfortable.
crits
Oh,
on
he
the
disappeared.
pyro. Crits on the
Pyro.
pyro?
The pirate
Okay.
disappeared. Oh, Breakguard just can't
Oh,
connect
no.
with that. Can't connect with the soldier to give him the crits that he needed, and then he goes down as well.
Yeah, then
Very,
he can't
very
even get
unfortunate.
away.
Yeah,
Well-
I actually would have asked to. I would actually wanted Zambler to come in and just use the crits on Zambler because you had a lot of time with Manny going down. They didn't have to push in there.
Zambler is playing Spy at the moment.
hmm
Spy around here.
I think they're just messing around a little bit now here too, but he's gonna try to go for this back cap, going after the heavy kill. Oh, got called out.
Oh!
Anyways, standing on it, they're shooting at him. Oh, he's so low in health.
Our control point.
Yeah, that heavy did do enough damage to that Spy that it made the difference. The heavy... Who's that
Sticky's
heavy?
on point now, so it's gonna be a little bit harder, but a scout literally just needs to breathe on this point to cap it.
Yeah, in that situation, Gunman just turned a little bit too far and the Spy got the stab.
Mhm.
Ah, knife code, you suck.
It's more like lag discrepancy. Just kind of
Well, it's not just that. The knife code in general does suck. The only problem is to actually correct that problem, they'd have to rewrite the entire melee system.
So, oh, Manny extended over a little bit there and got hit with a crit flare. Oh, snaps.
So yeah, now right guard's way in the lead Uber advantage-wise. Or I guess... No, he's back to Uber, actually.
Yes, he is.
So there's the Uber
He's
coming
gonna
in.
pop it there going in, and they're just gonna grab this cap.
Yeah, Pizza Guy's just standing on the point like, yep, I'm a badass.
Taking 4-0 lead here. It might be a roll today, guys. There's a lot of work for Quack to do here, but I mean, they brought in two new people to take over for Nuclear and for Wade. So hopefully they'll be able to do something here.
We're hoping. Here's the hoping. I mean, Pizza Guy is playing Sniper right now, so...
He's playing Luxman, goddamn pizza guy.
Right, but this is Pizza Guy we're talking about, so we're gonna see some Luxman playing here.
I wonder if he renames it. He would rename it like Pizza Buffet or something like that.
Although right
All
now
you
he's
can
missing
eat
everything.
food. Oh no, he just spams the arrow in the correct spot. That's basically what he does and relies the hitbox to do the rest.
Has been
Well, of course, it's the Luxman. That's what all Luxman sniping is.
Yeah, he's just really good at it and good at timing. Oh, so close.
I almost get to the medic, but the demo decides to come.
He's going after the medic. The medic, and yeah, the demo just blocked it for the medic there. It's gonna rotate inside.
Red Team's not even reacting.
There you
Oh,
go.
yeah.
One. Oh,
Oh.
and the medic pops just before he gets.
the control
Piece
Well-
of guy's like, okay, I guess I'll stay here.
I think I'll just try and cap the point and then get rocketed.
This makes me.
Oh!
But that was the scout, actually.
I think-
that's why Pizza Guy went sniper is because Jinx wanted to play scout.
Yeah, but besides that, I think if that arrow hadn't hit the medic, I think Jinx wouldn't have actually gotten that kill so easily. Or now that I think about it, I'm not sure the arrow actually did hit the medic. The arrow is stuck in the wall where the medic was.
Yeah, I think Jinx got the kill. Jinx is using Force of Nature, it looks like.
Yeah, he is indeed kind of an odd pick, but still a pick.
Well, if he likes it, right? It's a flanking map.
Yeah, I can't argue with that logic.
He's getting quite a good kill streak here going.
Zambler is
medic now. Silco takes the kill. Silco going Demo Knight.
Yeah, Silco's Demo Caber Knighting.
It's a little bit BM here on Phonetic Owl's part. They are having fun, and I suppose that's all that matters.
Yeah, I mean, it probably doesn't feel too good for Quack Fu. I gotta be honest here.
No, it is a little bit disrespectful.
A little bit might be an understatement. I mean, right now, Quack Fu probably feels like that this is just a complete insult to their name in general.
Yeah. See, the thing is that, you know, you want disrespectful when you're not playing the serious class. Yeah.
When you're just
Pizza
around.
Guy on Huntsman, yeah, that's fine.
That's
but
acceptable.
then, like, Silco going Demo Knight.
And Zambler playing Medic? No. Zambler does not play Medic. There's a rule behind this. I mean, so far, Red is doing a nice job of defending their final.
Yeah.
They did
They're
just
gonna take
do...
it.
Raisin is Spy.
Well, no, this is fine. This is fine play because your entire team's dead. Go for the back cap, so that's fine. Will he make it in time?
No, he won't even get to the point in time. But yeah, that's what I'm talking. I mean, Raisin went Spy as well, and Jinx is Sniper, and Zambler... Oh, double Sniper! What?
See, there's a certain point where you can say like, oh, we just want to try a different combination, like Zambler on Medic, Red Guard on Scout. Okay, I can buy that, but at a certain point, you no longer can say that, and you're just dicking around at other people's expense. And to me, that's a little bit disrespectful because...
Face stab!
Oh my god. Like, the thing is, to me, that is a little bit disrespectful because you want these people to keep playing with you, right? You don't want to do something like this where people is just like, well, thanks for embarrassing us. I guess I'll just never play again because I'm terrible. Thanks for letting us know, kind of thing, you know? It doesn't make people feel good. It doesn't encourage them to continue playing. It's not healthy for the game.
And it actually degrades, like, your team's image in general.
Well, I mean, the thing is that it looks like Phonetic Owl just wants to throw away a round just so they can have fun.
They're doing a good job of it. I mean, they just lost their second.
Well, they pushed the other team all the way to their final, and now they have to scramble and make sure people are reeling in. It's up to Zambler, really, to reel people back in, and they're just standing there messing around here.
I think the argument isn't so much that they're cutting their own throats and losing at their own stupidity. I think the argument more is that can Quack Fu really say that this is a real victory at the moment, that they're being allowed to win, essentially, as the other team is doing the stupidest combinations possible?
It looks like they're going to be building an Uber outside while they wait for the respawns right now.
Looks like they're back to at least a fairly serious loadout. I mean, they're still rolling Sniper and Spy at the same time, as well as a Demo Knight.
Spy goes down. Oh, Pizza Guy.
Alert, alert. Our control point is being captured.
Uber's popped in the water. Slay's going to put some stickies on the point. Here comes Silco with the caber. Pop it somewhere, yes. And they're going to grab this cap.
So yeah,
essentially a free giveaway cap here.
Yeah. I guess that was we're going to let you have one round.
Yeah, but nobody ever asked them to let them, right? That's the thing. I don't know.
I do feel that's a bit disrespectful to both Quack Fu and their own team.
Yeah. It's kind of like, you know, when Canada plays against, I don't know, China in hockey, right? They're not going to let up. They're just going to cream them 28-1, whatever, or 28-0. Because the thing is that people practice hard, they train hard, and they showed up. You know, you should give them
a serious game.
Yeah, you should let them play their fullest against your fullest, so that they can get that experience. And that's something. And when you don't do that, you're robbing them of that experience, and that's not fair.
Rather than half-assing it and just screwing around the entire time. Sure, they let you have one round, but still.
Time has been added.
So yeah, mid going back to red. Looks like they're just gonna push right through second actually.
Mm-hmm.
Blue at least back to a semi-serious loadout.
The control point is
Jinx is still on spy.
Well, you might be
Trying to-
switching off.
Yeah. Sickle on pyro though.
Time has been added.
Oh, he went heavy.
Well, Jinx is
Jinx still on
spy.
spawn. And Rykar is back on medic at least. Jinx with that ambassador. Oh, does get a good clip off on that soldier.
Manny about to come in with Uber. Oh.
Has a pop to save the demo. And they're gonna run on into right through middle. They're gonna find where the heavy and the medic is, but it looks like Manny's gonna run for the Uber fade.
Control point is being
Heavy's chasing him down though. Run for it, Manny!
He'll get out of there just fine. Corners are good for health.
And he's going back to the point to support his team. They're gonna grab a second one from Phonetic Owls. I think that one I would count for sure.
Yeah, that one was definitely fair enough to be.
Yep. Phonetic Owls is just a little bit reeling from their goof game, and they haven't really quite picked up their big boy pants yet to try to wrap this up.
Yeah, they've gone back to the serious loadout. Zambler, what? 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 Good work, Zambler. You don't even survive to mid.
They're going to suffer a little bit from that here. Although Phonetic Owls do have a good position up there, but Rykar does go down.
Yeah, Manny gets a free Uber now, essentially.
Yeah, but they're losing some people. They can't keep the people alive. And Lone Gunman can't do that much work from here in the garage. All he can do is just eat up a lot of spam.
And throw out spam. Manny does have Uber.
Long distance heavy. Yay.
Looks like Manny's gonna go in for the heavy.
Zambler
So,
is
yeah.
really low. Oh, Uber is popped. They're going to come on in.
Yeah, definitely a smart decision there.
Yeah, they don't know that Pizza Guy's right behind them, though.
I know, that's fairly impressive.
And Pizza Guy is going to take a couple shots at Manny, Gus, take him out, and finishes off Lone Gunman as well, prevent the cap from going down.
So I think we can officially say that the Phonetic Owls have got their head at least partially back into the game. Now they just have 5 out of 6 team wipe.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, you might as well call it a full team wipe because the guy just respawned the moment the other guy died.
time has been added.
See, now they've captured second. They're just going to push all the way to first, actually.
Yeah, well, they got numbers going into here, and they have the Uber advantage as well. Looks like they're going to wrap it up here, maybe, but it all depends on the hold from Quack. They're going to build it as fast as they can.
Well, they need to. Oreo Bear does go down to Zambler. Not too good. They need to keep all their players alive because they should know there's about to be a gigantic push on them.
Mm-hmm. Well,
There
I
we
guess
go.
he was just hoping to trade because, you know, Scout versus Demo is usually a favorable
Like,
matchup.
looks
They're
like
gonna
right.
take the upper right. Yes? No?
Yeah, it looks like he's going to juggle
Yes?
it.
No? Yes?
Maybe. Okay, they got the demo. They Ubered
Gonna
the demo.
flash it on Demo so he
Yeah,
can
they're
jump.
juggling it.
Yeah, he's gonna flash it over. They're gonna try to get the heavy here.
Heavy goes
They do
down,
get the
and
kill,
boom,
and
there goes the point.
Wraps up the match.
Yeah, so it's going to end as a 5-2 game between Quack Fu and the Phonetic Owls 2.
Alright, GG's round. Let's grab some people to chat with.
Yep,
I
and
guess-
let's discuss... I don't know what we want to discuss here. I don't even want to know if I want to delve into the subject of respect and disrespect in this.
Hey Riker, how's it going?
Hello, sir.
And I'll grab Wade Blazin as well, although you played for the beginning half of that match. How's it going, Wade?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah?
Yep.
Going okay.
Just ignore Panker's clicking there. He's just writing your name for the interview part of the portion of his little video that he's making for his
Actually-
little YouTube channel.
Actually, I'm
Good.
I'm turning up his mic volume so that we can actually hear him.
Oh, I see.
Oh, am I pretty quiet?
Well, no, it's just I have to do that for everyone. Ignore that fact.
It's not that you're quiet. It's that Pankers is really loud.
I know, right?
So, Rykard, first question. What do you think of Hungary's new name? Ratchet Asshole.
I think it's well thought out and very appropriate.
And Wade, your opinions?
That's a permanent name change.
It seems like it. It's official. It's going to be on his driver's license.
Oh yeah.
So then you have to go, so Mr. Asshole or Mr. Ho? Anyways, a very entertaining match, to say the least.
Yeah.
Kinda.
It's a doozy.
I think the biggest question we're going to have to ask,
We'll ask
what
it.
happened there in... well, we'll ask it right now because this is the biggest question on people's mind. What happened there for round 5 and round 6? You guys kind of did a big team switcheroony.
There were quite a few people on our team that wanted to play different classes. So we were discussing it all throughout the last round before halftime. I think it was 3. And so they decided, they really put their argument forward during the halftime that they wanted to try some different things.
Mm-hmm. And you know what? I can totally see that because your team does have people who like to mess around and have some fun like that. Because, example, he likes to just do whatever, and Zambler, he just likes to admin abuse all the time. And so I can totally see that from your own team. Was there anybody who was strongly against that on your team?
Some people were really putting forth like certain strategies, I would say, but a lot of people wanted to try playing a class that they were still good at, but one that they didn't get a chance to play very often in the league.
Mm-hmm. And you chose Scout for yourself. How do you feel you did during that round?
I don't think I did very well. I actually was regulated to Scout.
Oh, okay. You just ended up being there without. What will you prefer to play? Soldier, I'm guessing, right?
Actually, I'm not very confident of any of my skills other than medic, so I actually wanted to stay medic. But that's right.
Zambler's the captain, right? Yeah. And Wade, you guys started off. You want to tell me what was problems in the
Yeah,
beginning?
sorry about everybody. Yeah, Lone was just having trouble loading up TF2. He showed up right at 7, and we just had a little trouble loading it up, so that's what happened there.
Mm-hmm. And so he managed to get in during the halftime. And you guys also brought in Leaf as well.
Yeah, well, Lone got in and then immediately crashed, so I came in to replace him, so it was a little chaotic. Yes, that's what happened at the start of the game.
And what about the substitution at halftime? What was the rationale behind that?
Things were getting a little, I won't lie, it was getting a little crazy in the locker room a bit. No one likes to get rolled, so we were deciding who was going to come in and come out because we had talked about substitutions earlier. People asked if Leaf was around. She said she'd be around, so I went and grabbed her, and Nuke and I dropped out, and Gunman and Leaf came back in.
That's cool. And you guys did manage to grab a couple away from Phonetic Owl there, which is great.
Yeah, we pushed them back pretty good in round 2 or 3, but.
Oh yeah.
I believe that was 3.
Second round, you guys managed to get them all the way to the final, and then they pushed back against you. Yeah. No, it was good effort for sure, and it was good to see you guys pull in a couple of rounds there as well.
Yeah.
Okay, right guard, Kritzkrieg. Awesome fun or not so great for final push?
This just sort of reinforces my belief that Kritzkrieg really doesn't have a place on 5 CP push maps. I just think that the way most of them are constructed, it's just too dangerous to use.
Well, I think it would have worked out for you, but you got disconnected from your soldier there, and he couldn't take out the heavy without the crits, and that was just bad luck, I think, on your part. And then you wanted to crit the pyro, looks like, going in, and he unfortunately went down as soon as you popped the crits on him. It's just a little bit bad luck, I think.
Yeah, that was very unfortunate. And the other thing was, since I am vulnerable to damage when I have crits out, I can't advance through spam, which was the reason I got disconnected from the soldier. I thought I was going to go down.
Mm-hmm. Well, don't let it discourage you. I do want to see more crits from all the medics because crits is awesome to watch.
Crits, Craigs. They're so useful.
Wait, what's your thoughts on crits?
I don't have too many thoughts on crits.
Are you guys happy?
I'm playing for fun.
Yeah.
I don't analyze them.
Are you guys happy that it's back to 6v6 on 5-point push?
Yeah, I liked Highlander though.
You did have like Highlander week as
Yeah.
well. Huh? One of the
Yeah.
few captains who did. And well, you got to pick the team for All-Star as well too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was fun.
And you guys pulled off with the tie, so that's all good.
Yeah.
All right.
Did you want to talk about the sportsmanship angle at all, or?
Yeah.
It's a touchy subject, and Rygar's not really the one who made the call anyways. Zambler, of course,
I
always
know.
avoids me. How did you feel about that personally? It seems like you
Well,
have something to say.
Yeah, well, it should be addressed at least, because I know you were talking about it on your comments in the match. So I mean, I thought personally, a little bit of that's okay for sure. We're just here to have fun. It just, seems like Owls went extreme fun, which I guess I can't be mad at because I'm here to have fun. But yeah, I don't know. It just seemed a little overboard for one round, that's for sure.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
were at one point they were running double sniper, double spy, and a pyro.
Well, I'll respond to that. I think that, especially if you're familiar with some of the players when they played pub on Duck Soup, they were playing the classes that they're really known for, that they've made a name for themselves with. Pete's guy was a sniper, a huntsman sniper, which we saw a little bit of in the Highlander series, and he's well known for that. And then Raisin was playing Pyro, a class that he's very good at. So.
And Silco was, of course, the Caber.
Caber Knight, exactly. I'm sure we've all seen that sometimes.
No,
Yeah,
I kind
definitely.
of agree. I think, and I think is when you guys went a little bit further than that. That's when it got a little bit antsy with the double sniper and stuff like that. That was probably going overboard a little bit. I mean, I was mentioning in my commentary, like there's to a certain extent, you can get away with it and just say, you guys want to have fun. You guys want to try different combinations to see how well they would do. But like going beyond that, sometimes then you really run out of excuses at that point, kind of thing.
Yeah, you
And the
start.
li- and
You
there's a
start.
different line. There's a different line for everybody, so.
Yeah, that's true too.
Well, I
Yeah.
even said I was making an excuse for any class that someone was playing, but if someone went double sniper for a moment, it was probably just a little bit of confusion over who was being the sniper and switching off.
Well, if Pizza Guy is playing, you should never let anybody else go sniper, right?
Exactly
That's true.
right.
All right.
All right.
Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for joining us, Wade and Riker.
Well,
Congratulations.
you missed your usual statement of, do you have anything to say to the other team?
Well,
Riker.
Pankers, do you have anything to say?
I'm going to ask Riker first of all. Riker, do you have anything else you want to say to the other team?
It was a very good match, and you guys have excellent scouts and an excellent demo man, backed up by a good medic and good soldiers, and it's good to have a game with you guys.
And Wade,
Yep.
you got anything?
No, that was a good match. It was it was a good match.
Alrighty then. Do you want to make the closing what wins our next date statement?
Certainly. All right. Thanks, you guys. Congratulations again, Redguard, and well played, Wade. You guys did really good today.
All right, cheers. Thanks.
Tune in again, guys. Tomorrow, that's Friday, 7 o'clock. We're going to be watching Fistful of Corn Dogs take on Sharpest Knives in the Drawer. And yeah, that'll be going down at 7 o'clock. Anything else left to say, Pankas?
Gonna be entertaining!
Ciao.
Yeah, that's all I got to say. Thank you guys. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.